Hey kids, it's you once again, it's time for another episode of the Bible and an atheist point of view. I'm just that fucking atheist. Yep, I have a point of view on the Bible, and it's simply this. It's one fucking funny piece of shit. Seriously, every time I read it, I giggle my ass off. Really, it's just funny. But I guess you just have to listen for yourself and see what I mean. But before I do that... Oh, yes. Where I left off in this piece of shit is chapter 5 of Joshua. Let's read. As soon as all the kings of Amorites who were beyond the Jordan to the west, and all the kings of Canaanites who were by the sea, heard that the Lord had drifted up the waters of the Jordan for the people of Israel until they had crossed over, their hearts melted, and there was no longer any spirit in them because of the people of Israel. And oh my God, they could have stuck a period somewhere else in that fucking paragraph. Ugh. Verse 2, and at that time the Lord said to Joshua, make flint knives and circumcise the sons of Israel for a second time. Oh, fuck! A second time! They say the third circumcision is the charm. Oh, fuck. Verse 3, so Joshua made flint knives and circumcised the sons of Israel at Gilbeah. Gilbeah. Fucked up names are saying. Fucking second time you get your shit nipped. Ugh. God, what's next? We're just gonna cut the dick off a third time. Verse 4, and this is the reason why Joshua circumcised them. All this I gotta hear. All the males of the people who came out to Egypt, all men of war, had died in the wilderness on the way, and they had come out of Egypt. I gotta say, Joshua, that's a pretty fucking shitty excuse. Verse 5, though all the people who came out had been circumcised. Gee, what a shock. Everyone and anything. Even circumcised the dog. Yet all the people who were born on the way and in the wilderness after they had come out of Egypt had not been circumcised. Oh no. Just think of it. Just think of it. Okay, verse 6. For the people of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness until all the nation, the men of war, who came out of Egypt, perished. Because they did not obey the voice of the Lord. They would not listen to the fucking nonsense that was talking in their head. The Lord swore to them, goddammit motherfucker, that he would not let them see the land that the Lord had sworn to their fathers to give to us, a land flowing with milk and honey, and a side order of bacon. Verse 7, so it was the children whom he raised up in their place that Joshua circumcised. I think they get off on circumcising people, I really do. For they were uncircumcised, because they had not been circumcised on the way. You know, like a 7-Eleven or something like that. A stop and circ, that's it. A stop and nip. Yeah. Verse 8, when the circumcising of the whole nation was finished, they were all carrying over like this. They remained in their places in the camp until they were healed. That's probably a good idea since they probably can't walk. Circumcision. Ah! Verse 9. And the Lord said to Joshua, today I have rolled away the reproach of Egypt from you. The reproach? Okay. And so the name of that place is called Gilgal to this day. I like my gals with gills. Verse 10, while the people of Israel were encamped at Gilgal, they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the month in the evening on the plains of Jericho. What the fuck ever. Verse 11. And the day after the Passover, on that very day, they ate of the produce of the land. Unleavened cakes and parched grain. Yummy. Call it a hunch, but I have a feeling this shit tastes like shit. Verse 12. But you could probably live off of it though, right? Verse 12. And the manna ceased the day after. They ate of the produce of the land. And there was no longer manna for the people of Israel, but they ate of the fruit of the land of Canaan that year. Verse 13. Then Joshua by Jericho, he lifted up his eyes and looked. What did you see, Joshua? And looked, and behold, a man was standing before him with his drawn sword in his hand. It's thorough. And Joshua went to him and said to him, I challenge you to a duel. But seriously, are you for us or for our adversaries? Verse 14, and he said, no, I am the commander of the army of the Lord. Not another one. Now I have come. Really? TMI, motherfucker. And Joshua fell on his face to the earth and worshipped and said to him, you alright? Get up. What does my Lord say to his servant? What does the voice in your head say to you? Mine says different shit. Verse 15, and the commander of the Lord's army said to Joshua, take off your sandals from your feet, for the place where you are standing is holy. And Joshua did so. Well, hey, how about that? Fuck sandals, right? Barefoot it all the way. No shirt, no shoes, not a problem. And kids, once again, this has been the Bible and an atheist point of view.